Hey folks, we're out here pulling taps today. It's a bit of a bittersweet day. Out here just trying to get all the taps into storage. All the buckets have to come down and the taps need to be pulled. As you can see, the sap's not running very much. Just a very little bit. That's due to last night never got cold enough for the sap to run. It needs the freeze-thaw cycle to run. As you can see, there's moss and millers and everything causing the sap to spoil before we can even boil it, so we might as well just pull the taps. To pull a tap, you take and tap it on one side. For this style, the metal, antique metal spiles. It's hard to do one-handed. Just 1 second. And you pull it out. Let the hooks and stuff drop into your bucket. For the plastic spiles, you take the claw of your hammer and just pull, and it comes out. Sometimes it can be harder to pull those out than that was right then. That's due to the fact these trees are starting to heal up and they're pushing the spiles out of the tree. If I don't trip and fall. They come right out like that. Now, there's one day this week that it's gonna freeze and thaw, freeze and heat up this week, and that's about it. So, the sap will run down the trees. You can see that one's running a little bit still, but not much. The sap will run down the tree, and then it will finally heal itself. It's better to have the sap run down the tree and it will clean the wound out than it is to take them out when it's dry, when the sap stops completely running. Now we're finishing up boiling. We got around 40 or so gallons of sap that needs to be boiled. You can see the trees are weeping a little bit. Now, I still could get a little bit more syrup, but to be honest with you guys, I'm tired. It's been actually a really long season. Now, for these spiles here, it's a little more difficult. Had to have a special tool last year. I don't know if I'm going to need it. Nope, not for that one anyway. I don't need it. Pick up my spiles and keep everything nice and neat. Take the bucket off the tree. Now this one I am not sure how it's going to come out of the tree. Come on, out of there. This is on the Harlan piece, by the way. One reason for me pulling these is we're almost out of firewood and our chainsaw broke down the other day. So we don't have anything to cut firewood with, just dry wood in our woods that I'm pulling out by breaking over. You can see the bugs absolutely everywhere. This means the season is ready for birch season. I swear I just saw the first bee of the season that I've seen. I I don't know if I'll be doing birch season since I am out of firewood. I got some more chances to get some more firewood, but I don't know if I'm going to feel up to it. I'm just really tired of walking through the woods right now, even though I enjoy it. It's just, after a while, it gets hard carrying firewood and sap out of the woods constantly every day with doing school. And my father fell and hurt his head. He got a concussion the other day, and it caused him not to be able to come out here with me as much. So I'm doing this all by myself. It's hard to do. My father used to do it, but when he was younger, my father's the one that really got me into learning how to do a lot of this. You can see this tree holds water. It's like a little spring right beside this tree. That's not sap, that's just water. Sorry I haven't been able to do videos lately. Like I said, since my father hurt his head, I haven't been able to do much at all. I've been really trying to keep up with the farm, and it's been, not only that, it's been raining a lot lately here in Maine on the coast. Some people whack these spiles so hard that they actually bend out of the tree. And that ain't good for them. You can't use them again, or they're very weak next year. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this sap. It tasted buddy. Buddy is where it turns that the leaves are starting to take most of the sweetness and the nutrients out of the sap, so it's just concentrating the flavor of green, the taste of green. Now this is one thing that's happening, is the barrels that we collect in, even though they're black trash cans, the black is actually making the cold sap inside sweat. Today is around almost 70. And that's odd for this time of year. Now, we normally have days in the 50s and 60s, but not 70s. So it's a really early, almost summer type weather right now. Even though it's very humid and it's very, very moist to breathe. Even the line is sweating. You can see it on my hand. All that moisture. Yes, my hands are dirty. I've been feeding the fire all day and gathering firewood, and it's rained last night, so everything's muddy. Well, I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'm going to start pulling this blue line, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video.